9 million years ago, the heavens convulsed, and the future fell into the hands of the past.
He had seen famine and beast, yet never the sky devour itself.
The mother knew no word for disaster, only the cry that meant life. The heavens rained iron, the first tears of a future unknown. The earth recoiled as the future carved scars upon its skin. A fragment of another time descended, a creature of speed born from stars of steel. Instinct shields before understanding. Protection is older than fear.
The elders had no prayers for this, only awe.
Terror drove them into the arms of instinct, where love hid beneath fear. Curiosity, the spark that forges mastery, was born amid the storm. And from the sky's ashes came the first machine.
The boy who sought answers met the future in the dirt.
Under one heartbeat, chaos paused. Instinct found its voice.
And in that silence, mankind met its reflection for the first time.
When the storm fell silent, they walked inside the wound the sky had opened.
Mothers carried tomorrow through the ashes of today.
Ocean itself became a mystery too beautiful to fear. Wisdom and strength knelt before the same question. What is it? Cold, smooth, alive, it remembered fire but spoke no language they knew.
The sun rises, and the terrible, magnificent world begins again.
As darkness returned, the earth exhaled, and a new story began in the dust of iron and fear. When the sun returned, they came to learn what the night had left behind. Strength alone could not command it. It was a creature that listened only to balance. Hidden teeth moved beneath his touch, an animal made of circles and secrets.
He touched movement itself, and it obeyed.
Between beast and man, balance hung by the edge of instinct and steel. When the earth shook beneath fury, courage answered without thought.
She ran not from terror, but toward defiance.
Even the kings of claws can blink before the unknown.
New eyes watched the tool that had saved them, the seed of understanding stirring within innocence. From that evening forward, they no longer feared what had fallen from the sky. They began to dream of riding the storm itself.
Fire kept the darkness away, but curiosity kept them awake.
She traced warmth across cold iron, her heart unsure whether to worship or to fear it.
Speed whispered to him, daring his balance to become courage.
The mother's fear melted into pride as her child's.
He rode as if chasing the horizon itself, each turn of the wheel rewriting what mankind could do. The sky's creature had fallen, but so had their fear. It was time to rebuild both. Through strength and patience, creation began again, by hands once meant to hunt, now learning to mend.
She added care to his strength, binding invention with instinct.
The circle turned again, slower, but alive.
The old past silence instead of words, approval written in touch.
Even the smallest hands wanted to share the weight of discovery.
Every failure became the next attempt. Every stumble, another heartbeat toward mastery.
A new morning rose, not just for survival, but for mastery.
The wheel no longer belonged to one, it belonged to all, the first symbol of their shared awakening.
The sound of progress joined the wind, a rhythm that would echo through ages.
She saw in her child's wonder the reason to keep moving forward, hope given shape in steel.
Night returned not as an ending, but as quiet gratitude for endurance.
She felt the current's pull and smiled. It reminded her of motion, alive and endless.
Even the river moved in circles, nature itself speaking the same language they had just learned. The journey that began with chaos now found its silence, the world waiting for their next move.
At the edge of the world, they left behind their fear and stood face to face with tomorrow.